Hi, your 5-minute friend here, Charles G. Pewee. Welcome you to the 32nd edition of the program 5-Minute Talk, brought to you by Light to Youth, helping youth in their work with God. Today, we are going to look at the heart of joy, peace, and patience in continuation of our series on the fruit of the Spirit. As I was saying, today we are going to continue our series on the fruit of the Spirit, looking at the heart of joy, peace, and patience. In our world, we don't always get what we want and what we expect. The problem is, during these times, we are tempted to do anything and everything, including committing sins, to get what we want, to get what we expect. But that would be the worst thing we will ever do. So then, how can we maintain our Christian faith when we don't get what we want, when we don't get what we expect? We are to live, and we must live, knowing that life is not about how much we own. As we learn from the book of Luke chapter 12 verse 15, life is not measured by how much one owns. So it's not about how many cars we have. It's not about how many houses we own. No, it's not even about how fat our bank accounts are. That is not life. Instead, life is about how well we please God. That is life. And the next thing I want us to know is that we should seek to do things because they are the right things to be done. We shouldn't do things because we want to please ourselves, not because we want to please other people. No, we should do things because they are the right things to be done. And the right things to be done are the things that are pleasing to God. So as the Bible tells us, everything that we do, we should do it unto the glory of God. And another thing I want to share with us, in order to keep our joy, in order to keep our peace and patience, is that we should seek our happiness from doing the right things, from doing the things that are pleasing to God, not from getting what we expect or getting what we want. No. After all, our Christian joy is contained in doing the word of God in whatever they do, not based on what they get as a result of what they do. No, we should be the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They said, you can throw us in the fire. We know our God will save us. But even if he does not save us, we will not bow down. So we should be saying, even if things don't work our way, don't go our way, we will not compromise our Christian faith. The next thing I want to share with us is that contentment. We should be content with what we have. Being content with what we have doesn't mean we will not work on having more. No. It just means that we are satisfied with what we have even as we work on having more. Because we are willing to settle down with what we have if we cannot get more without compromising our faith. The next thing, very key indeed, if we have to maintain our joy, if we have to maintain our peace, if we have to maintain our patience, we need to have trust in God. We need to trust in God. We should not be like our common mother Eve, who did not trust in God, but fell for the deception from the devil. And when she saw the fruit, she saw it pleasing to her eyes, desirable for gaining wisdom. She saw it good for food. We should not fall for that. We should not fall for the deceptions of the devil, wanting to save our life, because that's what the devil says. The devil told God in Job chapter 2 verse 4, you know that men are waiting and ready to give up anything for their life. But don't forget, Jesus Christ wants us in Mark chapter 8 verse 35 that whosoever try to save life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for man's sake and for the sake of the gospel, we save it. Thank you very much for being with me on the 32nd edition of the program 5 Minute Talk. I've been your 5 Minute friend, Charles G. Peary. Remember, a life pleasing to God is the life worth living. Thank you.